Hey everybody, welcome to my live stream today. Um today's live stream I'm going to be doing in this live stream uh more Lego building and updating. And really quick before we get started, I'm going to I will be right back. I got to go grab something and do something real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold on everybody. Oh my. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, I'm back everybody. I just had to go hurry real quick to go do something. And I'm gonna have two of my teas real quick. These things are really good. I gotta get all fueled up for this long live stream. Usually I drink two of these. I try to every morning. And after this, we'll get started. And also, I got some new Lego boards today. All right. And again, in a little bit, I'm gonna turn the screen, or I'm gonna turn my camera downward again, so it's kind of like on a slope, kind of like for this live stream. So hopefully you'll be able to see front to back, side, in all angles, and see what I'm doing. I also am hoping to be able to get to do while I'm building, since I'm not going to have music going, unfortunately. I'm going to try to have something called where I'm doing while I'm building, the times where I might not have as much action going on. I'll be hoping to be able to tell stories again. Try to make it a little more interesting. So anyway, I also was going to remind everybody, all my viewers, members, fans, and subscribers, if not already, or if you're new to my channel, my YouTube channel, is that you can search for is the Electrical Expert 41. And I'm also on Discord. And I believe the second link is on my YouTube channel or here, so you can check that out. And then if those of you that are new to my YouTube channel as well, or if you have not subscribed already, please do so. And also don't forget to click on that bright shiny bell and set your notifications to all notification alerts. so you all get alerted and notified when I post new videos, and also when I go live stream. And usually at some point every day, I do live streams now every day except for Tuesdays. And like I've said before on a couple of my live streams already, or as like a reminder, it's very rare that you're any of you are ever going to see me live streaming on Tuesdays. Tuesdays is the day that a special extra day, like special extra for my best friend, the Brit, Josh, the Brit Guru. And also, not only is him and I is our best friends, but also me also as one of his moderators of his YouTube channel and his live streams as well. Um, and that's the day that I reserved to him, all special for him, and that I prepare during the daytime and get things ready, and then support him, and also welcome all his fans and members as well, and and I really enjoy like also sitting there and watching or his Lego building or live stream or videos as well. Now, anyway, so it's less likely you're ever going to see me live streaming on Tuesdays. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Speaking about my best friend, the Brit Guru, it turns out that one of my messages that I sent with him went through twice. Sometimes that happens though. Sometimes my phone actually does shockingly like duplicate messages sometimes, or all of a sudden, and then other members, or I mean, not members, but like other friends of mine that I know in real life have said the same thing, that some people it doesn't ever do that to, and others it does, or all of a sudden it does to some, and it turns out being that I've taken my phone in a few times already in the past, and they've said that they think they know what is causing it, but there wasn't a lot that they were ever able to do about it. And then they just said that they just gave me some ideas that I could try, but sometimes it has to do with like the cellular towers getting signal back and forth, or the way that like they send and receive, or sometimes you can click down on the arrow button that sends your messages and iMessages or text messages. It has to do with the way that like you push down the button or the arrow or something, or if you accidentally like double tap or hold down your finger longer than a second. I don't know. It's strange. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? I'm sure you're all getting excited to see me start this. I know I am too. And let me know if the lighting is coming through like well enough too for everybody. I tried adding extra studio lighting. Uh so everybody could hopefully see everything that I'm doing. Clearly without it being blurry and all that, but even now I'm not so sure. We'll just see how we do. Sometimes there's only so much you can do with that. It's just about doing the best you can. Now, I think I'm going to start with I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what I got here. All right. So I'm going to start over here. with this roofing, because I saved some pieces and parts to my old building that I did, and was going to do some things called like some edits and all that. That is, if I can put this back together, that is, like, all right, without pieces coming off like that, and breaking and coming off and apart. But again, pieces are falling off already. Oh. Let's put some of this purple back in, or strive to. Let's see if I can find one of the other pieces that fell. This is the thing about having long, stringy, shaggy carpet is anything that falls on the floor anything that falls on the floor can easily like seep deep into the carpet and get lost. And if it does, you don't see things fall right away, or you'll never know it. All right, well, let's see. Let's see what we can work on today. And here's my second new Lego board that I got today. I think it's this piece right here to go the other one, and I got like all these two, like this white one, and then this green one left over, and then I have some of these smaller ones that we can use if needed. We'll see how we do. There's a few things that I left behind that I've been working on. I just edited and put part of this building back together. Of course, it's falling apart a little bit in areas. There. This yesterday I was working on right here. I put two windows up on top, and then another window down below, and then on the back. What are most like places have? Most buildings or most businesses or buildings or things, even like things such as like lamp stores, mattress stores, and so forth. The customers and I think the coworkers too, they all use the front entrance doors and park in the parking lot. And in the back of the buildings usually is just a big, huge exterior door on the brick wall in the back of the building, and one parking spot that goes way up, as close up to the building as possible for the owner, and then one door. And then inside around the corner of the exterior door is a control or access panel on the wall for the alarm systems and security systems for them to enter the codes, the access code to quickly turn the alarm off, or when they enter the building. And then when the owner like comes in and they turn the alarm system off right when they come in. Then they go all the way up to the front of the store and they unlock those buildings so all their coworkers can come in and the customers. And then that's where their open and close sign is, of course. And then they turn that on, and that's how they get everything ready. So back here, I wasn't going to add any windows on the back exterior wall. I've never seen that before in real businesses. It's usually just a big concrete wall back there, one exterior hard concrete or metal door. I mean, and the rest is all brick or concrete. So that's what I was doing with this right here. You can have as many windows as you want, going all the way around the front of the exterior wall of a building, and on the sides, kind of like what you would see at like a Little Caesars pizza, a place. The windows go like can go all the way around the front, exterior, outside walling, and the sides. But the back of the building is just going to have one door and all pure concrete, and one parking slot, for the owner. Well, maybe two back there. I don't know. Most people, most customers don't go in the back of stores. I mean, it's accessible, usually for people to like drive back there, but I don't think technically people are supposed to, unless the owner gives you permission to do so. So right now, this business building has only one window, or I mean, excuse me, one window on the lower level on the main floor, and then up on the upper level, windows up here. Now, should we put like a few more windows? Should we edit this and put like a bunch of windows right here on the sides too, so it goes all the way around? Or should we leave this the way it is? I kind of think, I kind of personally like the way it looks right now, but I could easily make some more windows up there. I just need to see what I have before we start doing so. I gotta see. So you know what? Let me see. These are not going to be too. I don't even know if this is going to look like an actual window or not. You know what these do? These look like windows. Excuse me. So let's do a few windows up here on this building. All right, we're going to need to make a few of these. Excuse me. We'll see. We'll see if I can get that to. I'm just trying to make sure these are the right sizes to what I'm going to need for these windows. All right. Hopefully these will look like windows too. All right, we'll have to see. I'm not sure if those are going to look like actual windows or not up there. Oh, good, they do. Gonna need a few more of those. Let's see. So let's see if I can find a few more. Oh, man. These are so hard to work with. Sometimes these things just fall apart so easily. All right. Now we need one more. One more of these. Hold on real quick. I'm going to try to send, I got to send a quick response real quick to someone. I'll hold on real quick. Let me know what you think so far about these windows. I don't even know if these look all like the best windows this time or not. Yeah. Did not know if I was a little short on this or not. Yeah, you know what? I might as well just go all the way to the back. I could just put some windows upstairs on the upper level. I guess some businesses can have all the way around. Oh. Now comes the tricky part. Yeah, I think that fits. I don't know. We're going to have to see how this looks, or if it will even stay. Now, what I'm trying to figure out, some of this anyway, we're going to need probably going to have to put some white in here. Not sure how this is going to look, but I don't know how this is going to turn out, how it's going to look, or so far, but just going to have to dump this all down into the, like, out so I can get to it. Figure this out, what we're going to need. The part right here, let me turn this up. Let me turn this upward so you can more like see what I'm doing now. Because this has to go right into this little slot. I'm trying to see if I can push this so it's a little bit tighter so this doesn't fall inward. I'm hoping everybody can see what I'm doing. Could try bringing the camera a little bit closer. If needed, I'm willing to do so, but I just don't know on you guys' end how it's viewing. because I don't even know if you could see in the back what I'm doing right now. But I don't have any easy way of bringing my camera all the way around the way this is hooked up. Because my camera right now is all like a webcam, like for my built into my device that has to sit like on a counter, and I have that plopped up like on a high like surface. And the only way I can like get like good angles and views is by tilting the door to the laptop up or down or on an angle. And unfortunately, I keep getting better and better with that all the time, trying to figure out new ways to get creative and do that. Now, if I can find if we can get that to stay in place, that would be amazing. Let's see if I can kind of running out of shortage on these white Legos, like color. I'm running out of the white color Lego pieces at the moment. Very quickly. I'm hoping I'll be able to get these two slots right there, like finished in the whites. But if not, I'm just gonna have to do something else with that. I just hope these come out turning like windows. Or looking like real good windows anyway. Might not have you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will have enough. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Uh I guess this is gonna look kind of funny, but I guess I'm just gonna have to go on the top with two colors that don't match the rest. Unfortunately, oh dear. know what? That's not going to look bad at all. Let's see how we do. Let's see. I don't know why I used the yellow. Let's try working with this orange now. A little bit on the top. See if I have enough to do the orange anyway. The issue is with some of these is if you push down too hard with these, and some of these Legos take a little bit of like pressure and force to push down, then these other pieces below push upward, and then everything below you comes apart or falls inward or outward on you. It's the one thing sometimes that can get kind of frustrating sometimes. Like that. Oh. Stupid fucking. Oh. Let's hurry up and do these sides real quick right here. Give this extra support before this falls in too on me. Or things fall out. Like what just happened on the side right there. One of the window like frames I made fell out. Then when it hit the floor, it all broke into like pieces. So I had to redo that real quick. And once you add some thick layers, like two or three rows up on the top, it gives a little more of this walling or thickness of support up there and makes it a little more stronger. But you still don't want to push in. You want to be careful that you don't push inward at all or too much pressure, because these still will bend in or out. Let's see if I can push this a little closer so you all can see a little more like what I'm doing. Now, Trying to see if that little piece has. And if you need to, you can easily just carefully just go like this with your thumb and push outward or inward if you need to straighten the exterior wall a little, as it might get a little bent or look a little bit bent. So you can always easily like kind of bend it or adjust it really gently if you need to. Well, when you're done. Stupid thing. Yeah, just comes fall apart on me. All right. Put a little piece of yellow in there. It's not going to make a huge difference. I guess I could do one more row of orange over here. It's probably good to do a third row. Let me zoom up a little bit closer so everybody can hopefully see what I'm doing. I'll probably just do this one more row. And after this row is complete, and after this row is, this last row is complete, we can figure out what we want to do from there. One issue I found, oh, by the way, I just noticed is when I was putting this together yesterday, and actually I don't know when anymore, but like I'll just say recently when I was putting this together, I noticed that like that I didn't finish this wall to match to the height of the door. So now I'm gonna have to figure out an edit in the back to fill that gap right there, or I'm gonna have to build a strange door that goes up a long ways, like a long ways, like here to there, or I'm gonna have to take something apart to design for the door, and I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure yet what I'm planning on doing with that. Let's see. All right. Now what I wonder is should I continue like making this wall a little higher and add a couple more windows, or should I start working like below on a patio that I like will put like I'm trying to figure this out. Or I could like start like building a patio. I guess I could start building a patio. For like a little break, for a little break section right there, like for co-workers break times. Let's just do that. Let's make like a little tiny. Get it to stay, that is. Clamp down in this flipping board. All right. Clip down, you stupid flipping thing. Why are you being so flipping stupid? Go. Clip down. Clip to the thing. There, I think I got this. I think I got the stupid thing. There. Now we can. Now we can get started. Trying to think whether or not we should build. Oh great, I'm gonna have to fill in that deck again. Let me see if I can get some stuff real quick so we can fill in that deck. And I just made my back start aching, my lower back, from pushing so hard on this little piece, on that frame right there. But now I just hurt my back, of course. let's see. Let's see if I can get to those. Maybe I can just use these yellow. Maybe I could just use these yellow pieces. I only have a few of these in color, but like, oh, they're gonna have to do. Yeah, these yellow pieces are just gonna have to do for now. The question next is, are these going to be real hard for me to get in there too? So far they're going in pretty good. Well, maybe. Yep, so far. Thing is, I might have to go back to using some of these orange pieces in a sec to do the rest of the filling of that deck. Oh, that thing. Now, I can probably do one more orange filling in there. And then I can probably just use this to fill it in. Yep, that worked. That should do it. So now we have the deck. So now, should we have like a second little deck? Or like a little hangout like area? Let's do a little deco and put this pit up there, the fire pit up there. Let's make like a little tiny. Let's make a second little double decker. Ah, caught that one that tried to get away from me. All right. try to see if we can put this together without. I don't know. This might seem a little strange, though. Technically, because usually workplaces do not have fire pits, for people to like behind the building or in front, or during their break hours, depending to with fire pits and all that on a deck. But we could just get creative and just turn this into using your imagination and doing something that nobody else has seen before. I'd say it makes it look kind of cool, actually. But then again, hopefully it doesn't seem strange to some people that might not get that or understand it. Kind of want to make the deck big. It's taking up a lot more Legos, but the thing is, the smaller decks I made, there's barely nothing's really gonna fit on. Yeah, it's going to be. I don't know. It'll be interesting. All right. Now this will. Get this on there, all right. Sure, going to take up a lot more of my Legos. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to some of the other. But then I still have all that deck to fill in there. And if I end up running out of Legos, to build with today, or I'll either have to take something apart and down, or the only other option is, or I'll have to do another live stream update like later. When I get like even more Legos, when I get the time and chance, that is, to go back out, because it's getting I'll tell you more about that in a second. I'll explain more about that. All right. Now I'm going to have to fill this in with the other option I could do is just leave it the way it is. It's just leave it like all without filling like that, without filling the inside, and just then I can you know what? I might actually have to make this wider yet. Let's bring this back a little bit further. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do some editing right now with this. Real quick, because it's not going to be like all wide enough. I might still have to like edit and like bring this up a little further. I want it to be a certain I wanted it to be a certain, like distance from this deck. So it looks kind of cool with the, so it's not completely even with that deck. But unfortunately, I don't even know if this is even going to be wide enough. I can't go back any further with I can't go any further because the Lego board, this is as far back on this end that I can go. I can go forward that way, but then it's just going to look kind of, I think it might look a little weird. All right, what are we going to... I got to think about this for a second. Like, should I do a deck frame back here? Let's do another frame. I'll start putting a couple of these together again, or some of these, a bunch of these fencings together in a sec to go with the decks. Actually, I have some that are already like still like together from my last, so I can start using these. I might not have to do a lot of rebuilding these. Actually, it looks like I might have to. All right, we'll start building those. We're gonna have to take some of these again, some of these accessories to start building these with. And again, these have to be twisted exactly straight, or it's not going to look good. All right, let's see if I can start with this decking now. We'll start. Now I can go to the sidewalling right here because there's not any windows down below this exterior building next door, so I don't have to. So it's not going to be a big deal down here, like how I build, if I build rails on the side, all the way around on some surfaces anyway. And it's just as long as you're not blocking windows. Exactly what it does. Sometimes when you're pushing things downward, they all just go whoop. And there we go. Looks like I'm going to have to make a couple more of those. Sometimes, though, the thing that gets kind of, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Sometimes the thing that can get kind of, discouraging and kind of frustrating is when the Legos start bending outward or bending in when you have to push moments any kind of pressure and and it can get kind of, it's easy to to not be thinking anymore or in the mind or get distracted and start getting all, all frustrated for a few over it and and easy for the mind to just kind of, and it's important to remind our minds that it's only Legos we're working around though. It's about doing the best you can on that. Just do your best. Or use your it's there's no right or wrong way with how you do Lego building. It's about getting creative, using your imagination and having a good time and having fun with it and experimenting. Oh wow. Thought I measured that correctly. I made it a little bit too tall. That was an easy, quick little adjustment. I don't know what I think about that. Let me try filling in the gaps a sec. Trying to get to something over here a sec too, real quick. Oh, just notice I made this one too big too, too tall. All right. Trying to think what I came in for the. Oh yeah, the red. Or was it the? Or was it the orange? Oh yeah, the orange. Excuse me. All right. I have to put these together by hand again, bit by bit by bit, until you get to the length. Until you get to the length that you need. Same over in that direction. Hopefully I have enough orange color to work with. Well, speaking about, I do not. So we're going to have to really get creative in a second. We're going to have to go with another color momentarily. So I just ran out of the orange color right there. Well, I guess we could do the rest in red. I could just start building these colors and use this and use the red. Oh, the rest to finish the rest of the way. Hi there, Jared Sultan. Oh, SOS. Oh, you said SOS emergency. Oh, you said. Oh, is it because I said the color red? All right. Now comes the tricky part. I'm going to have to try to stick a piece into this little ledge right there and kind of jam it in there. And this whole works is probably going to cave in or cave outward. I don't know. We'll see if it does. If I get lucky, maybe everything will stay together. But like, the tricky part is going to be over there. And now, two tricky parts. All right. Actually, I wonder if I should just leave it the way it is. Although it's going to look kind of funny if I just do this the rest of the way and block off so there's a wall there. It's going to look real funny if I make a table and a fire pit in there. And I don't know, this whole thing is probably going to look a little bit out of place. But like I said before in some of my other live streams, it's about being creative, using your imagination, and having fun and doing the best you can with it. And build what you think, like, with your imagination, or do some, or show something even that like you might not even see in real life. So technically, there's no right or wrong way. Although I'm trying to make some things back to life again. But some things in the back of this building too are not going to look exactly what you would see on the outside of a business or exterior building. The back door on the outside and on the exterior wall in the back of this building will look well. No, that's not going to look normal either. Well, because I didn't build this correctly at the beginning. But I guess all these windows on the top will, and maybe this window down below. I still don't know what we should fill and do and make what kind of business we should turn this into is the thing that I'm not sure about yet. Now I got to finish building some more of these. I got to put some more of these together for gates. Now, now, you can put one more of these together. I think we're going to need probably about 3 of those. Oh, 3 of these. Make sure those are nice and straight. Give them a nice little push down real hard, or otherwise they're going to come apart on you. All right, now that we got that done, now comes the part I was saying, the tricky part. Pushing these down, jamming these down in the ledge. We'll see if everything else stays together or not after doing so. All right, it did. Sometimes it's not as easy as that. That one went in easy and didn't affect anything around it. But don't always think if you do all that kind of project, all like what I'm doing is that like it's going to be as easy as that one did. Where you're going to be thinking it's so easy. Not always. Let's see if this one. Oh yeah, this one is too. Wow. Must be all my talking about it is bringing like the good luck, like rolling right on in. Or because none of these, I'm not going to keep saying like mentioning it because that's when things seem like they start to all of a sudden when you start like going on and on about So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna pause on that saying right there for the moment. Now I keep dwelling. Should I fill this in? Oh, so it looks more like a deck, or should I leave this the way it is? And then just start putting chairs and tables and characters in it. You know what? Let's just do that. let's just start building the table. And oh my, I gotta figure out where the table is. I had one somewhere. Oh, there it is. Actually, I don't even know if this table is gonna fit. I might have to use a smaller table. Let's use some different like bricks. Not sure how we should build this. Hi, J Weather 392. Yeah, that is a small table. Trying to think. Hey, Jay Weather, 392. By any chance, do we know each other in real life by any chance? Uh, let's see. I don't know. This is gonna take up a lot of the inside of the deck, and I don't even know if I should have been filling that in, or if I should just be leaving it the way it is. I'm gonna anchor that in and see if I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to see the characters sitting there. We'll see if I can even fit the chairs in there. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna have room inside there for a fire pit. Probably gonna have to fill these in a sec. Make this a little bit taller. See if it's like similar height. Close enough, I guess. I personally don't know if these look like real chairs or not, but we'll see if that. You know what? We're just gonna have to put the pit out here. Let me see if I can get some of these pieces out of the way, and then see what we can do for a fire pit. That's going to be another hard part to do. I recently made the fire pit ahead of time, but to me it doesn't really look like anything close to a fire pit, including the green. Oh yeah, J Weather 392. The reason I thought that is because my cousin Matt is a meteorologist in my family, uh, and him and I know a lot of similar stuff in weather as weather experts also together. Followed by a lot of other things, and I just didn't know when I saw the part weather. 392. It made me wonder if you might be my cousin Matt or not. All right. Now, what should we put? I guess we could put some characters right here. I guess we could put like another. We could put a chair right there. All right. Trying to think whether or not I'm gonna, or should I do like a no, that's just gonna look silly. That's not even gonna look like a lawn chair. I guess I'll have no option but to just. Oh yeah, now things are falling out. All right. I'll just make this. Guess I'll just have to do this for making another chair. Of course, some of these old loose Legos, or I call them the flimsy Legos, like pieces that you can just tap on and really even touch, and you can pull them right out. Even they're like so loose and flimsy. All right. Trying to think if I should get. Maybe I should put a foolish guy being ridiculous and standing on top of the chair and leaning over. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should grab a. I guess we'll put that right there. I still don't know who Jay Weather 392 is. I still think it might be my cousin Matt. I guess we can do a few of these too on top of the building. Might as well. Um, see if we have. I don't. That's interesting. I thought I had a ton more of these accessories to do the roofing or like ledging. Well, I guess we'll just put these characters like sitting down. I don't know, or not. It might be we can put we could put like a tree right here for the time being. Let's see if I can make this look a little bit better. We can put like a trying to think of what else we could do with the. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna stay. Uh we could. I don't know. It might. I don't know if I should start with another building or another. I think the fire pit's like the pit right there is going to have to stay similar to like what it's doing. know what? Let's just edit this pit. Let's just edit the fire pit. Oh, it looks weird with that green. It looks really weird with that green color anyway, so let's just edit that. Let's build a little square like a fire pit. We're going to build a square fire pit now. We'll make it how about we build it I don't know how many feet apart. Let's try this. We'll see how we do with this. All right. Now, trying to think how I'm going to fill it in is the thing. We could use some of these black, now to hold it in, to make these look like logs or sticks or something. It's the closest color I have. All right. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I don't have anything to clamp these down with to hold them into the teepee size. I might have to just use these things and just start clipping these like in. I'm just going to have to make use of what we have. I'll start gathering these funny wings around. I'm going to put I'm going to see if I can start filling in with pieces in here. Sure, let me see first if I can put these. Yeah, I don't know. Might have to start with the. See, like I'm having a hard time even getting this to those to stay. I don't know. Maybe it will now. Let's try it. I could add some blue in there. It's like flames can look a little bit bluish sometimes too when they're extremely hot. All right. Now, I put some yellow in there, but yellow doesn't look right. I guess I could use a little bit of this orange. Take some of this black. Let's see if I can put. I don't know. I like that actually. That looks really nice. What does everybody think of this fire pit? That's the best I'm able to make it look right now. Does that look like a close enough for a good like campfire or fire pit? Now I gotta make some more chairs. Now with chairs, of course, I'm gonna have to keep making them look. Unfortunately, the way I've been making them look, I don't know. I don't know if I think of them as real looking chairs, but Let's see. All right. It's time to do some funny chairs, or color chairs that don't match now. Oh man, these pieces are. Come on, you flimsy Legos. All right. These Legos are getting, these old, flimsy, loose Legos are starting to get annoying. I'm just going to have to make one black, I guess, because these just keep falling out. Again, so does this one. Wow. All right, I'm just going to call this chair good. Wow, that was getting. All right. Now we can go on to. Now that I got that done and over with, thank goodness. Trying to think whether I should have turned this into like some more deck rails right here and like make this like a little, you know what? Maybe I will like make a little tiny, some more like rails using these that I put together one by one by one. How about we just do that? How about I make some more of those? Let me see if I could put some more of these together. A second. And to do so, I'm going to need some more of those. All right. Not sure how many of these I'm going to need at the moment to do that other piece of the patio, but I thought I was done putting these together. I guess not. We're going to need I'm trying to see if I can find this. Sure going to need an awfully lot of these. Trying to see if I have. All right. need that long. And length. There we go. Now we can finish putting these together. All right. Of course, they all come apart on the landing. All right, I think that looks really good. Now, I don't know if I should actually make this actually and just extend this. I think I will. I think I'm going to add some more of these. I'm amazed at how much red I have left over. Trying to see. Now I got to make sure that these match the size. Yeah, they do. That one does anyway. Finish putting this one together. Let's see. This time I'm going to try to push this down a little tighter together. So these gates bond together a little tighter. Get some. These take a while. These little pieces, bit by bit, to put together. Unfortunately. Going to use let's see, one more. All right. Jay Weather 392. I think I might have figured out who you might be, but I don't want to say it over. I'm not going to say it over the live stream or over the internet though. But thinking about it more and more, I think though that like I possibly might have guessed who you might be. All right, I think I'm almost ready to start with more of the fencing. I just have to put a few more of these pieces together, and then we should be ready to get on with more of the action. The other question is, do I have enough of these? Do I have enough of these pieces right here to be able to make fencing out of? Like left of all the ones that I've already done is the question. And I'm just about out of these red, like bars. Oh, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can fill this in now. You know what? We can disregard these few. Well, for the moment, anyway. I don't think I'm going to need that anymore. Now I'm gonna need to build a little. I guess I'll just put a little bit of red right there. A little bit of this red color. All right, one more piece of this red. Well, ledging should do. All right. Now what else should we do? Let's see. Let's see what else I have. Thinking I'm thinking about doing some stuff in the back right there on the other side of the build of that of the end building over here. I might just make a wall right there. the question is with that, am I going to have enough bricks or enough? Well, am I going to have enough of these blocks to make like a huge wall back there on the other on this other end over there? Or I could do another gate over there or another like fencing over there. Although I kind of like the idea I had with building a building a wall over here, like straight down, and maybe making it like a triangle, like upward. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'll just try that. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to build this wall very well or not. Well, it's better. It's better to give it a try. All right. Let's see if we can go to building this wall. Let me see if I can turn that around. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Ah, come on, wall. I just gotta put a few more Legos together. few more of these pieces right here. The other thing I was going to ask everybody is, do you like it better when I used to do the background music too, uh, in my live streams, or do you like it better, uh, how I've been doing it now, lately? I'm trying to see if I should. Let's see if I can do a little bit more of these. I don't know. I might not do any more of those flimsy ones. I guess we could go, or I guess I could start with these celery green ones now. Oh, for that wall. I think that would look like a pretty color. At the end of my live stream, I'll see if I can post on my Discord channel too. Some more photos of the side right here and the view all the way around. And I'll post it on my Discord like I do after a lot of my other live streams. I take a chance to take some photos and all that. Each time before I take everything down. All right. Hope everybody's able to see what I'm doing all right. Oh yeah, it looks like everybody can. Just trying to make sure. Come on, you stupid flimsy Legos. Come on. I don't know why they're popping out and coming apart on me, but it's kind of getting annoying. on. You know what? I'm gonna do something else with this real quick. Because these pieces just keep on popping out on me, and it's kind of starting to aggravate me. I don't know why they're not staying and all that, but it's really, I push in one area, then one pops out. I keep pushing back on the other, another Lego flies up and pops out straight upward. So I'm gonna have to like try to find some creative. I got a creative way now to fix this, or to fix that, I meant, so it doesn't do that anymore. This better work anyway. There, that might work. Fortunately, I'm going to have to use up a lot of these bricks now. These extra strong, like newer ones. That shouldn't be too bad. So far, so good now. For a while, I don't know what was happening right there. There. See, now they're not pushing out anymore and popping out all the time. Yeah, when they were doing that earlier, wow, that was starting to get annoying. Now, I think I can start with this now. All right. I really like the way the celery green color is working out. What does everybody think about my wall? About that back wall over here so far? Like how does it look to everybody so far? I really like the bright light greenish color and how the colors are sticking out again. Let's try this. Let's see. I'm noticing I'm starting to have some issues again with these little green pieces again. When I get down near the front, they're starting to try to they keep trying to pop out and blowing up in areas again, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. Well, looks like it's getting better now that I'm getting it thicker. Now that I've done some more layers, it looks like it's not doing it now, being like the third layer up or something. Yeah, anyway. I don't know when I get down here, I don't know. Huh? I guess it's staying now. So that's a good sign. See how this row, we'll see how that row goes when I get down there again. what I'm trying to do with this, as you see, I'm making like a little tiny, if you see that ledge going up there, it's showing that way in the back too. I'll see if I can get a little photo of that like later too, so you can see like how it's looking in the back too, because that's how it's exactly how it's looking, like a step kind of going up further and further. I'm not exactly sure how high I'm going to be able to go with it, because of the way I designed that roofing uh, on that building, but I might be able to build it decently high. It's a little harder for me to build this way, with not having this other side of this counter to be able to get to, and to have to be leaning over with my arm like swinging way over like that isn't isn't as easy, but uh, bumping and knocking pieces off too. Yeah, I don't know how much higher I'm going to be able to go. Because actually, I'm running into a little issue in the back, like already, or starting to anyway. Because it's going under. I just noticed that it's going under a ledge of this roofing right here. So I'm not able to go up like much higher. Uh, I might be able to possibly do one more row of this, but after that, I'm not able to go any higher. I was hoping I'd be able to, but I would have to disassemble that whole entire roofing to do so. So that actually might be just about as high as I'm able to go. Let's see. I'm able. It looks like I'm able to push one more row in here, like under this ledge yet, before my thumb will not be able to anymore, like push down in there. So this gap is like, yep, that's about all. I think this is the last row of the wall of that like Lego wall right there that I'm gonna I'm probably not going to be able to like go build much higher with it. What I could do is start from there and just like keep going though. Let's try that. See how that goes. I guess I could start right here. In each row that you go, it goes back a little bit, so it looks like a steps or like a little stairs kind of. All right. Well, let's see here. I actually like how that piece looks. Like that. And I'll take this little door and I'll put that back here for the time being. I'll try to see if I can clear off some of these so everybody can see what I'm in the process of doing. Let's clear some of these pieces off too, because I'm going to need that Lego board right there. Question is, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna work over all this to get over on that part right there. We're gonna have to get creative. I'm gonna get some of these pieces out of the way. Trying to see if I have any more trees that I could like do for some landscaping around there, or whatever we decide to do. Let's see here. Might leave that in there for the time being. All right. Now, question is, what should we build right here? I don't really have any Lego animals. Otherwise, we could do a little farm area right there. I wonder if we should, or if I get more characters in Lego supplies soon, we could do a huge farm right here. Everybody, let me know what you think about that idea. I wonder if I should add a bridge somewhere. Should I add a bridge somewhere? Maybe. What do you think, everybody? Do you think that that I should add a bridge somewhere, or make like when I get more Lego supplies? That is when I get the chance and the time to do so. Uh, should I should I make like a little farm like area right there, or in the middle area, or what do you think? What do you think? What would you like to see? What do you think? And then I have a bunch of these pieces that I have shown before that I get to push in, twist and turn, and put together. That take quite a bit of time. All left, and then I have some green fencing left. You know what? We could just make that. Maybe we should just make the center countertop right there in the center. Maybe we should just make that a farm. I just got to get. I got to get some animals, like some Lego animals. I got to get. And I got to get some characters at some point to do so. And then I also have. I also could do something with this bridge. Or I could. The other thing I could do is I could build a bridge. Or I could build another cave right there. I've already done though, like I think like two caves almost though. I think I'm going to just, I can't really think of any at the moment or anything else I can really do at the moment, like on there. But if you if you give me like comment below and give me your suggestions or thoughts or ideas and comments, let me know what you think or what you might like to see or what ideas you might have, and we'll go from there. Anyway, it's been fun, and I hope you enjoyed this live stream today. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful evening. Bye.